Good morning, everybody. Today is going to be a pest control video. Let me tell you what I'm doing. In this property here, there's a lot of groundhogs. There's probably, I'd say, 6 to 10 groundhogs on this property, just at this one place. And what the groundhogs are doing they're burrowing into the road, and they live in burrows like underneath the road. So they're burrowing out, digging out the embankment over here at the road over here in the banks, where you see there's a lot of undergrowth there, and they like to burrow under containers and under buildings and in sheds and stuff like that. So I'm gonna thin them out here because it's all the grass. They are so good at concealing their dens. If I can get a good place to show you, I'll show you, but they're so good at concealing themselves, you never know they're there unless you see them out in the field. But they're digging and burrowing all over the place. It's kind of like in this area you have a lot of groundhogs. In Alabama, where I grew up, is armadillos. So I would do the same thing with armadillos, because they burrow in the ground, but they would be in the fields, pastures, and risk breaking horse legs or cows stepping into them as well and damaging their legs or something like that, and having to put the animal down. So to prevent that, I would hunt armadillos to thin them out to try to prevent them. But so that's what we're doing today with the groundhogs. So it's a little early for the groundhogs right now, but stay tuned. Well-worn trail right here, and you can see going back in there, and it looks like it goes in the ground there, and they burrow all in here. And this bankment in the road, they're all in there, up in that bank right there under the road. So both sides, and you see all the cover. In the summer, when the summer goes full swing, this will be covered in kudzu, and you'll never see the dens. Alright, so the groundhogs I know are over there in that patch, and this is the only cover in this whole field close in range is this patch right here. And I stepped it to be about 65 yards. And groundhogs, believe it or not, groundhogs have very good sight and very good hearing. And they live to many years, and apparently they remember me because they start running before I even get in the driveway. Set up a game camera down here in the bottom of the field, and I'm gonna find a different location because it's 88 degrees out here, and my morning spot no longer has shade. So I'm gonna set the game camera down here and then sit under it, find some shade somewhere. location here. When I pulled into the driveway, the groundhog, and it looked like a probably 20-pound groundhog, he ran straight back into here, and I think he stays in this shed, under the shed or under those containers right there. So when he comes out, he should come right by me right here. And the wind's blowing that way. Hopefully it'll go that way, it won't smell me. So we'll sit here and wait, because it's, I guess, too hot for out there in the bottom of the field. There's not any out there, but I got the camera set up. The groundhog, I was thinking this, like this ridge here would be a good spot for a groundhog to look out. And that thing just poked his head up right there, like 5 yards from me. I hit the camera trying to reach for it, knocked it over, hit the chair, and it scared him off. Well, I didn't want to do this. I had to, because of the location and the mosquitoes, I had to back out away from it further than I want. That thing walked right up on me. I should have just followed my intuition and said, yeah, let's go ahead and back up, because I knew that thing was going to use that ridge to look out into the field. And he walked right up on me. Man, I missed him. Thought I hit him. Misjudged the range. I don't see any blood anywhere. It looks like they're living under the house. I think that thing just ran under the house. He went under the house, I believe, so I circled around. I don't see him. He might be under that truck right there. Phew, so I just shot a groundhog. I was fixing to cough the living daylights out, and there he was, stood his head up. I got it on camera. I must have swallowed a bug or something. I missed that thing. No way. No way. A burrow right there.